Hey everyone, welcome back, or welcome to the channel. My name is Savannah. We're back in Planet Coaster 2 playing with Huckleberry Hills, our challenge mode park. So in the last episode, we got our first little kind of not restaurant, but like a quick service food, Charlie's Cafe. It has burgers, sodas, and funnel cake. I did go ahead and kind of just button up like the back of it and the sides of it. I added a couple windows and a couple little flower beds that I'm not incredibly crazy about. But then you'll also notice, if you were here for last episode, I did replace the bottom trim. I thought keeping it with like the white wood trim just kind of kept in line with kind of that coastal seaside kind of vibe that we're going for. And I think it looks really clean and it looks a lot better. So that is Charlie's Cafe. I still might mess with the sign colors, but for now, that's how I'm leaving it. I was able to, thanks to those of you in the comments that left the suggestions, I kind of placed down a blueprint food place, and that gave us our goal fulfillment for adding the food. I'm not quite sure why it wasn't working last time, but it did, so we got $2,000 for that. And our current tasks here are still the research-powered track rides, build a new coaster, which I do have an idea for that. And then our last one that just popped up is receive a park rating of 1, and we have a park rating of 0.18, so we have a little ways to go. This one will kind of just happen in the background. This one, I don't actually think I'm going to go after this one today, because the first coaster I want to put in is actually a wooden coaster. I've been looking at a lot of like boardwalk, like Santa Cruz and boardwalk kind of theme parks or carnivals, and that's kind of what I'm going after. And so I think a wooden coaster fits that perfectly, and I kind of want it to go maybe like across the front or maybe down the side here, somewhere like really prominent where you can kind of see it first thing when you come in. Today though, however, I kind of just wanted to continue to mess around, do some building, make sure that we have everything running properly. I'm actually going to move these over here, the bathrooms. I think that works a little bit better, having the bathrooms next to where you're going to be kind of sitting. We'll do a little building for that, because over here on this side, I have a big spark of inspiration to build an ice cream parlor, or an ice cream shop, I guess. I'm also not slowly, there's not that many trash cans in the park, replacing the trash cans with these ones. I know they're the Western ones, and I really wish that I could change the color on them, but I feel that they match a little bit better with like the seaside coastal kind of thing that we're doing. So what I wanted to do actually is create a bit of water on this side, because I do want there to be some sort of little pond. I'm not entirely sure where I want to place it yet, but I was thinking of maybe, here, let me see how deep this is going to be, because that's kind of what I want to just start off with, essentially. Do that. We can change the size maybe to a little bit smaller, and then we get this going here. If it comes kind of around this way, and I'm thinking this is going to be maybe the edge of the park. So if we do, I want somewhere where we can build kind of like boardwalk structures, like a bridge, kind of like a wooden, like a boardwalk. I guess there's no other way to describe it. But I guess out like this, making this all water here, I guess we could always expand it too. Let's make this a little bigger and see if I can't get this all down and flat, and it can kind of curve around like so. And so this is going to kind of be the right hand border of the park. I think we'll continue out this way, and it kind of is going to quickly like swoop around and head off in that direction, I think is what we're going to do. So if we do this, And we can kind of maybe make this our first section of like boardwalk area. So if I do that, perfect. Okay, so I think maybe we round this out just a little bit because there's no reason for it to be shaped that way. Like so. Okay, I've never placed down water in this game before, so let's see. Rough water or still water? Rough water or still water? What does this look like? Why can I not place the still water? There we go. You know what? I actually... Or this is... Oh, natural water. What does this look like? I either like the natural water or the rough water. I think the rough water actually is what I'm gonna go for, because I think that looks real nice with all the ripples and stuff. Oops, I want to get that gone for just a second though. Get that gone. And I want to... Is there a... Not a chisel, not a flatten to surface, because what does that do? No. I need a smooth. There we go. That's what I want. I want to smooth this out a little bit so that there's not quite such a dip to the water. I want the water to kind of come up right to the edge of what we're doing here with rough water. Can I put that in there? That's a little better. I wish I could go up one more. Is it because of the path that I can't go up one more? Because I wish I could go... No, there's not even an option for higher. So I guess that's going to be it. I guess that's okay. Oops. Right-clicked on it. It took it away. Okay. So yeah, so that's going to be our first water. And then as far as like boardwalk goes, making something kind of like... Not like a pier, but that comes out right here. And like that... You can sit and stand by the water, hang out by the water, I guess. So that'll kind of be the idea for that. And then the ice cream parlor, I wanted to kind of put right here. So I was kind of waiting and hoping that I would get enough money because I want to switch this out for the swings. But it doesn't look like that's happening yet. Let me see if we actually have gotten any research points. No, we have not. Why not? I have our guy. You have a schedule. Why are you upset? Looking for work, staff zone. You're content. Low pay. Your fair pay, high pay. I don't think I can quite afford to pay you high pay just yet. My next scheduled work task is so far away, I might not be able to make it on time. I don't think I have you scheduled to do all that much, buddy. Mechanics here. Claire, break taken, looking for work. Yeah, it's by every hour. I think you're all right. Your break is here. Research is here. You know what? What if I get another mechanic? Where are you? Here. And you, whoever you are, Heather, will be just research? Will that work? Mechanics here, so if I take you off, let's have you just doing park things the whole time. Okay. And then we have Heather do basically research the whole time and get our research points, because I do want to research and open some things up. Give you all these research things. What is advanced settings? Work zone, block setting, working, repair. Oh, okay, I can tell them what to do. Okay, got it. Oh, and I can apply this all day instead of doing it individually, but that's okay. We are already done. Okay, so Heather should be should be looking for work. You should be going over here to go research. Oh, it's that's because it's closed. Okay, there you go. Go on in. Go on in. Hey, miss. Your building is right here. That's open. That's... Okay, both are open. Great. Okay, well... What time is it? Hopefully she gets to some researching. Okay, well, we'll let her go with that. And we'll see how that goes. Okay, ice cream. Ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. So, I have a wonderful little reference picture. I want to start with the pathing, though, because I'm actually going to include, I think, some stairs with this one. And I'm going to use the invisible path. So we'll see how this works. That's as skinny as I can make it. And then if I... Is it the same if I drag up? No. How do I make stairs? Oh, okay, here we go. How high is that? That's way too high. I just want a couple of stairs. Is that too high? If I do this, and I want it to be, here, snap height. Okay, good. No, like that. And I bring it out to here or so should be fine. Okay, that's confusing because you cannot see it at all. How about we give it just some pattern while we work with it, and then I can always change it to null path afterwards. Like that. That's fine, but this right here actually, oops, end of the day. Amazing. Let's do this. Let's keep it like that. Let's do working height. Oh, okay, there we go. So, whoa, okay. What is that? Okay, maybe we don't want working height. I have no idea how this works. Okay, we're gonna do this again. That should be fine. I really don't need it to be that high off the ground. I just need it to be off the ground. So how's that? And actually that texture isn't bad at all either. Can we do that? And then will it still... It will not connect there. Okay, so it's gonna do this kind of thing. I guess a slope is okay. Where is angle snap? There we go. I want this. Can I do... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, that's not bad for the height, but can you can do stairs. I know you can. So hold on. Let me... Corner style, terrain style, automatic, connection square, angle snap merge, working height, moves camera freely. Is it in... Add supports, add paths? No, no, no. No, that's not what I want. Go away. Add rails. I don't want rails. We're gonna make our own. Add curves, add... Does it only happen if you do a certain height? Either way, this is... There we go. I want this to be closer. Either way. Either way, I need it to be closer. Okay, so let's do that. Is that it? Whoa, 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 camera. Is that a good height, I think? So we'll do from there up and over like so. And then we'll connect it like that. Should be all right. That should be all right. That's high enough. I'm just doing it for a bit of like interest. That's all. And we could even make another entrance to it over here. But anyway, let's see. We need actually this to be a little bit more than just this, because I'm gonna put a, oh gosh, how do I tell if that's the same height or not? It's so difficult. Like that, I guess? Because I'm gonna put a counter. And so the counter is gonna need the space. Is that good? Great, excellent. 2 facilities. We want ice cream. Oh no, create custom. I had it on the right thing. Food here. Gelato Bros. Is that the only? Pizza, hot dog squad, sushi counter. Yeah, ice cream. Okay. So we're going to situate it kind of right here, I think. Or is this one that I want people to go inside for? Maybe it's one I want people to go inside for, and we just do the outside. So you don't actually see the counter. So if we face it this way, and we put the door over here, and then I put some like barriers up there. Or even better, what I could do with the pathing, if I make this smaller and I get this lined up, is I'll just do a little gap so that they don't walk that way. I'll do that and that. And then that way they won't. Where's the edge of our little thing here? There, so they'll come in that way, but they will not. Let's line. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm covering this with a wall anyway. There, so they have to come in. They'll enter here. The counter will be here. That's pretty good, I think. Yeah, that's pretty good. And the building will be, I think, a little bit bigger than this. But anyway, this is going to be kind of like a ice cream slash like sweets kind of counter, I think. Or a kind of shop. So we'll do that. Perfect. And let's open it up so we can just get people buying some stuff right away. Look, it's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so for the sides of the building here, I'm going to do the walls first, and we're going to continue with whatever these were called. Modern wood wall. Scenery. Modern wood wall. I hope you guys are enjoying the kind of slower build and real-time stuff like this. I'm actually really enjoying it. Oops. I thought about playing all week long. I've had a really busy work week, and actually I had thought that I was going to make Tuesday, what was I going to do? Tuesday, Thursdays were going to be the release days for this series. But then my weekends at work actually got switched this past week is actually the first time they've been switched. So instead of having Mondays off, I now have Tuesdays off. And so I think the new schedule is going to be Wednesday, Fridays, I think. I think that's going to work the best for me being able to get episodes out like in a routine manner is really all I'm worried about, is I'm just trying to make sure that they stay consistent. That's okay. That can be in one building. I am going to make this. Let me go to our Ferris wheel or our carousel here really quick because I want this color that I haven't used yet today. Perfect. Let's edit this group and make this that tan/white color. Perfect. Okay, this is going to be, I'm going to add a new color into our color scheme here, which is going to be like a pink, I think, like a lighter version of this. Okay, there is a piece I think that may work well for this trim that I'm thinking of. This one here. Why are we... It's a weird orientation too. Oh, it's because the walls that I'm using are sideways. But anyway, so hopefully that works out for me just a little bit better to kind of keep a regular schedule here, getting these episodes out on Wednesdays and Fridays, I think is what I said. And hopefully I can stick to that, because that's the goal, is to pick a schedule and stick to it and get some sort of consistency. I don't really like the weathered look of that, and I'm contemplating being extra and making it custom with individual pieces. But I don't know how much I want. I don't know how much I want to like skyrocket our piece count right off the bat. But it may be what I end up doing, because I don't really like what that was looking like. I like kind of the cleaner texture to it. Let's do the small one and then increase it so these slats are just a little bit thicker, still thinner than the wall ones. And we're going to sink this in like so. Bring it to the edge, and then I want these ones to be our teal color, which is not this. I need to go steal that color. So let's set that there, grab our teal color. I should have kept the hex codes in front of me. I didn't. I'm not quite sure where I set my notepad for this, but that's okay. This works just fine. So yeah, anyway, I had a really kind of long week at work. I have a bunch of stuff happening that's a little stressful, and so for honestly like the first time ever, I kind of just thought about playing this all day, every day. And I couldn't wait to come in here, and thank you so much. I forget to who it was for the comment and suggestion of the ice cream parlor, because I totally agree. It definitely fits right in and is gonna be perfect for this park. So I really, really appreciate the suggestion. I wish I would have thought of it first, but I did not. But hopefully, man, are we not going to be on the grid? If we do one more, will that make it on the grid? These 4? Yeah, okay, great. Sometimes it's just a matter of numbers. If you get enough of them, they kind of all cancel each other out, and you can slide them straight across. I don't love the not being so repetitive, so let's see if I switch it. Oh, that's what I did already. So if I switch this around, is there... I guess it's fine. I guess it's not too bad. Slide this across. I really like this color on this piece of wood here. It's a lot lighter on the wood than it is on the carousel. but I like it. It actually matches the little reference picture that I'm looking at, which I don't think I'll share because I don't know if I can share it, to be honest, because it's something I found on Pinterest, and I'm always afraid of sharing photos that I'm not able to like get the license for, and then somebody will get mad that I shared it, you know, on my channel or something like that. I actually have a subscription to, what is it called? It's like a site that I can grab like pictures and graphics and music and stuff from. And so usually when I'm showing you guys pictures and photos and stuff, it's from that. Okay, I think that looks good. We need to kind of square this off with maybe just the planet coaster. Oh no, just wooden support beam. I think the ones in Planet Zoo were actually called like Planet Zoo Beam or something like that. And so I keep thinking that that's what they're called in here too. Let's do this. There is a little bit of like intricacy on the edge of this. I'm making this the corner of the building, so let me see how I can maybe recreate that. If I do a longer one here, I'm gonna need to, oh people, I wanted you to have your ice cream, but you are all sorts of in the way. Do that to the top there. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna need to be creative, I think. Where did that piece go? Right here. Does that work as like a topper here? Let me scale it down just a bit and bring that up. This actually might work. A little bit less. Maybe to 74? Maybe to 70. Let's try 70. Okay, there. And then this gets rotated around. And we can even rotate it around one more, just like that. I'm gonna need all three of these, and hopefully, let's see if we change the color, if it's a good, woohoo, it's a like perfect color match. Okay, great, I like that. And then can we extend it up without it looking super silly? No, not really, huh? So I'm just gonna do that, I think. It's a little more intricate in the reference picture, of course, but I think for our purposes, that's gonna work just fine. Let me grab the longer version of this, or the longest version, I guess, because we gotta put like a little topper on these right here, all the way across, like so. It doesn't have to be quite that far out, like that, I think. And then we'll do one on the inside. Beautiful. And then we'll do one on the bottom. Just one solid one across the bottom, I think. Beautiful. I really like how that looks. Okay, excellent. It is just one part of the wall, so it's not that much done, but I do like how this looks. Now, I do think I want to use, let me see about these, the kind of bay windows. Oh, I was in the right one. The kind of bay windows that came with the new sorcery pack. These, I think. Although they have kind of maybe too much of a weathered pattern that I'm not sure if I'm crazy about. They're also massive, so let me see if I shrink these down. Yeah. I don't think I love them. We do that. Or we could even do white on these ones and make it stand out just a little bit more. Like that, and then we could bring in our teal here. Yeah, I kind of don't like the weathered goes along with the theme. It just doesn't fit. It just doesn't fit like this current one. Maybe we'll play around with windows later. Okay, well, anyway, we're gonna move this over to here because this is going to be where the door is. Let's see, let's line this up here. I'll do that, and then we'll bring this over. The door can be right there. Let's figure out what kind of door we want. This is just a very simple door. I really like this one, actually. Is this one super weathered? Let's get it in the sunlight and see. Not super bad, but oh my lord, it's massive. It's so big. All these doors, like, automatically are just so, like, the scaling is just set to automatically be giant. That's kind of weathered too, although this is the one that I was thinking of bringing in this pink color for. I like that pink, but again, I don't like the black doorknob either. Do we have maybe this one could work, actually? That one could work. It has to be a single door though, and I was gonna kind of try to do a double door. This one, ooh, this one may work if we can cover this up, actually. Let's do this and this. And those black door handles don't look too bad. Preferably I wouldn't want them to be black, but that's not bad. That's not bad. And if we take, I think, all of this and not that, not you, and not you. We copy and slide you over. I'm missing some, but that's okay. Slide you over to here. And we just need to complete this one here. Like that. And like that. This one needs to be completed. It's so nice how they just, like, snap right into place. Yeah, I don't think that's bad at all. This will be kind of covered up with the decking that we're going to do. And I'm going to turn this into null because I do want it to be a little bit thinner. So I'm going to have to figure out pathing afterwards, but yeah, this is not bad. Let's do this and do, where do my favorites go? This, and have it up here as the top trim for this. This is where the roof is going to go. I don't want one quite so long, I want to kind of build this in sections. Now, the roof in this one is flat, but I also have another one where it's pitched, and I feel like having a pitched roof is going to be more in line with what I'm thinking, or maybe not. Let's move up a little bit. Like that. There we go. Kind of cut it a little short, I think. Because then this, we're going to have to do the same thing that we did or we're running into the same problem really as with the other building, is I want to cover this, but I need one that's just like really skinny. Modern wood wall. See, not a favorite. We do this tiny one, and if we scale it down, I know it's gonna make this. Oh, you know what? We could have done that for the bottom part. That would have saved us pieces. Oops. Oh well. Like so. Is that gonna look weird? Having these go across the top like this? And then if we frame it out, I guess, maybe? Let's stick with it for now. Oh, she decided no. She said I wanted ice cream, but then I changed my mind. We can slide this up into that and bring this all the way. Oops, hello. All the way across, like so. I guess it'll be okay if maybe we have to slide it back just a little bit more, because right now it's kind of sticking out, and it's not lined up with like this wall right there. That's good. And to hide that gap, maybe we do this and we bring this in to here like so. That's fine, I guess. We could even extend this out like that and like that. Okay. We're getting somewhere, I think. I think that doesn't necessarily, my goodness, words, look too bad. Now, if I do, this is going to be annoying, isn't it? Because we're not on the world map. I can do those two in line though, right? Yeah, okay. Bring this over to here. And bring it just to there. I do want the door to be sunken in. I like how that looks. What if we... Now we need these ones. Not this one. Not this one. Not this one. That's fine. If it'll slide over on the correct, it will not. Good. Great. We love this. Okay, no. You're making it difficult now. What if we do that and we get rid of you and you? That should be, there we go. Everything to slide over. And get this right on the edge. Oh, I didn't notice that was sticking through. We don't want that. So maybe we have to just duplicate this one and move it back so that it fills this little gap. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Fill that, and then we can slide you back to fill that gap. And then we need you and you to slide back for this gap. And then you, we're just kind of extending everything over. Perfect. There we go. You know what? I'm gonna do an awning anyway, so let me actually see if we can find, is it under like wall decorations? Stairs, window decorations. Awnings. Roof decorations, wall decorations. Right? Is this where it would be? Awning? Is that how you spell it? Yeah, okay, good. Okay, so I'm going for very classic, like this. Very classic-y, striped striped situation here. So obviously not the one with the balloons on it, but I'm really hoping I can find one that has what I want without having to make it out of art shapes, but I'm very quickly realizing that's probably not the case. Dang it. I mean, that one kind of works. Like, how badly do I want it to be exactly what I want? You know, do I just use this one and go with it? Because can I even recolor it? I can't. So it doesn't look bad. I'm gonna leave it. This little scalloped situation is what I wanted, but I wanted the stripes to go in line with those and to be a little bit thicker. So I'm going to leave this one for now, with the idea that maybe we look at adjusting it in the future. Yeah, okay. Just as a placeholder, I think. Because I am trying to keep these episodes like to about an hour or so, but I am by no means a quick builder, like at all. Like, I don't even pretend to try to be. And so to try to get something done for an hour build is rather difficult for me. So maybe I'm gonna have to start making some sacrifices. I think I want to move all this back just a smidge so that this blue sticks out just a little bit more. Okay, there, that's good. That's good, because then I think I want these. And you, why are the mechanics and stuff going in and out? You guys don't get ice cream. Do your job. Carrying around your tools, you can't be on a break. Like that. And then we can have it out onto the corner like so. And we can rotate. So I was very excited today because, for those of you that don't know, I live in San Diego, and so normally the weather year-round for me is incredibly mild. I mean, our summers get just a little bit warm. If you ask me, they get hot, but then I get giggled at by anybody that doesn't live here, saying that I don't know what actual heat is. And then in the winter, they don't get really cold, and we don't get a ton of rain. But I always get really excited when we do get rain because I absolutely love like getting some weather other than just sunny. And that's what we got today. We got like actual rain. It was real rain. It was not a lot of rain. It didn't like pour, it didn't storm or anything like that, but it was real rain. The ground was wet, like actually wet, and there was water running into the storm drains. So I count that as rain, even though it's not all that much. But the minute the drops started hitting the ground, all I want to do is cook something like soup or chili. And so that's what I've decided on for tonight is chili. And I'm so excited because I haven't made chili in a while. It's, you know, kind of something I save as a fall winter type thing to make. And that's now. It's here. The season is here. And I'm so excited. So excited. Matt is going to the grocery store, actually, lovely man that he is, while I get to sit here and play video games and record for you guys. So thank you, Matt, very, very much. And then I will have all the ingredients that I need. I sent him with a list. And so directly after getting off of recording here, I'm going to make myself some chili, and I'm really excited for it. And question for all of you, do you guys make chili with beans in it? Because this one specifically that I'm making is going to have beans in it because I do want it to have a little bit more protein in it than it would without it, because I am making it not only for dinner tonight, but as like lunches for myself for the week. And I go on and off of like a health kick kind of thing, and I don't even call it like a health kick because I don't go on like serious diets. I'm just trying to make better choices, and so I'm gonna make this chili with like lean turkey in it. I am gonna put beans in it, and that way, you know, again, a little bit more protein, and when I'm eating it at work, it's gonna, hopefully the goal would be for it to fill me up a little bit more, and that way I'm satisfied, you know, all day while I'm at work after I eat this. I didn't eat those, or I didn't make a turn on that, huh? Okay. Well, I think I'm just gonna have these corners meet like that. But I know everybody makes chili like slightly differently, and some people have very strong opinions of it. So I'm just curious, if you make chili or you like chili, do you put beans in it? Do you put corn in it? I'm not putting corn in it today because corn is something I can kind of either like take or leave. It's not the most important thing for me. I would say most of the time when I make chili, I do put corn in it, but not today. Not today. Today is hearty protein chili, I guess is what we're gonna call it. Windows. So I really like the same windows that I put on the other building, which is these ones here. I don't think I want to have the windows like see anything. If I was getting really ambitious, I might do something where we could do like some displays and stuff, but I don't think that's gonna be what we do for this one. I just have to decide like where the heck I even put these windows. Like, does that look dumb to have it on either side of there and then this big gap and then here? But then I think having them like having 4 windows like this is just way too many windows. Yeah, that's way too many windows. So we'll leave it, I think we'll leave it like that for now. You know, I might actually make, let me see, I probably can do it really easily. I should finish a thought so you know what I'm talking about. I can probably make these awning things that I'm thinking about really, really easily out of art shapes. So let me see if I just can, like, proof of concept. Let's make this, oh my gosh, that goes tiny. Okay, I can definitely do what I want to do then. Let's do this. Like that. That. I don't really know how long I need it, so I'm gonna make it like that for now. And then we need, where is the little half circle, which is way too big. I can get this just to match up would be so ideal. Is it 15? No. 16? 17? Oh, not 178. 17? I think 17 might be it. Let me attach like so. Ooh, we're like right there. We're gonna be perfectionists. Okay, that's good. It's like just a smidgen too big. So is 16 our magic number? No. 17 is a magic number, and we will look at it from afar and be happy with how close we got. I'm gonna make it the same thickness though. Okay, there's that. So now I need this. I need this and this and this. Oh, I did 4 of them. That. Now I need you to be one building so that I can click and color all of you at the same time. Pink, pastel-y pink. We might need this to be a little bit brighter, darker. There we go. That's good. Good, good, good. And then if we duplicate and we slide just like this, all of you guys need to be this color. Good. And then again, we'll take our tealy, slide over, slide. Excuse me, can you just behave? Thank you. Like that, and then we'll do our teal color. Oh, gorgeous. Okay. And then like this. Oh, you know what? These are actually meant to be turned because this is supposed to be the hanging off point. Is that enough? Let me just see, because I want, is 45 degrees is too much, I think. Yeah, hold on. Can I have these two? Yeah, I think 45 degrees is too much. So let's do that and grab these again. And we will switch that. We're going to bring this down. Maybe we'll do 15 would be good enough. Oh, excuse me. I want all of them, though. All. Not you. Okay. So, okay. Not you. My lord. I wish the highlighting for what you have selected was just a little bit brighter, because I do kind of sort of struggle with that. So that's 15 degrees. That might not be enough. Let me get closer here so we can really see if this is going to line up or not. We could also like put something there, but I don't really want to, because this is kind of how it's meant to look. Oh yeah, less of an angle makes it steeper. Oh, don't mind me and my crappy math skills. Okay, so if we do 30 and we do it twice, that is going to make it less steep against the building. And if we just can get this to line up perfectly. The sides I'm not too worried about because we will have some sort of support thing. I just need it to look nice from this way. I mean, from far away, yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so now, yes. Like so. Yeah, okay, cool. And we can bring this back, and maybe we make it right off the trim here. Because then, if I want, I can make it like all the way across the building, this awning. Can you see my vision now? Can you see it? Can you see it? Like, oh no! I wasn't paying attention to money. Uh-oh, we have $17, boys and girls. Okay, let's get rid of that. That gave us $2 whole. Okay, well, look at our gorgeous, beautiful building. Look at our gorgeous, beautiful building and our negative $5 at the end of the episode here as we can't do anything else. Okay, well, let me move this over the door because then it looks like it's intentional, right? Like that. And then we can even, I don't need any of these. Big bucks, big bucks. There's $44 whole. Great. Good. Okay. Ooh, I'm really happy with this. Really happy with this. I don't quite have enough for a thumbnail, I think, which kind of sucks, but we'll see. I'll kind of figure something out. Let's just make sure we were making Making money. Power, inventory. Oh, that's right. You know what I had done in the beginning, which I don't think we need, is this. I had connected all of these. Oh, hello. And I don't think we quite need to. So we can delete you and you, and no? Does it not? Can we delete you from here? Do I just have to do it all? Why are there so many little connections here? But I still need you to be connected to there. But you don't need to be... What the heck is happening? Okay, I suppose we leave it. We're making money right now. Like, I just was building too fast, I think. We can actually speed this up one, and maybe we'll make a little bit more money. Can we actually charge more for you? I never went back and looked. Oh, nope, we cannot. Just because we had added, like, I don't know, this around here. Maybe it had made it a little more decorated. Will people pay more for this one? Nope. They sure will not. I like how this is looking so far, though. I like that this is facing this way, like towards us, you know, and it's not facing inward. I like that a lot. I think doing some benches and plants here is going to be the goal. I still haven't decided. I think a pitched roof is going to be what we do, and maybe we do the same. What was this one? Townhouse slate? Maybe we do the same as that one. Let's look at roofing really quickly, because that's going to make it feel like it is a little more put together. Just a little bit. Why are we... There we go. Need it to line up. I do that where it's not going to have a... What's it called? It's not going to have a overhang. Where is the corner piece? Am I dumb? There is a corner piece because I used it on the... Oh, haha, it can scroll. Oh, goodness. Sometimes I embarrass myself with how silly my little brain is. Yeah, so if we do that, because I don't think if we do an overhang, I don't know, because I don't like the dark. And yeah, we can trim it, but I kind of, maybe a flat roof is the way to go. Maybe a flat roof is the way to go. I mean, I never feel like I can make flat roofs look how they're supposed to look. But we can do something like this across and make it a little taller. All the way to that side. Yeah, and then we just, let me rotate this around because the tiling and the repetitive of the textures and stuff is something that just drives me nuts. I cannot do it. Cannot do it. Flip this around. Flip you this way. Good. Okay. Yeah, and then I guess we just take like concrete or plaster. Ooh, is this the first time I get to use the plaster pieces? My favorite pieces from Planet Zoo. These ones, I guess? Is that what it is? And we just color it all the same. So I bring you up to there and bring you in like that, and we just make you all one color. I might make it a darker roof, but for now. Like, excuse me, tree. My lord. Like that. I mean, because in reality, you're never really flying above your park, right? You're walking around from the ground level. So, like, this is what you're seeing if you're standing here. And I think that doesn't look too bad. It definitely needs some, like, posters on the wall and little details. There's little hanging lights and benches in front, which actually I was going to try to recreate. I was going to maybe make some custom benches. Where? Oh, right here. The one that's labeled as such. Here. Those are trash cans. Yeah, this. I was going to actually try to make custom ones because I want like really simplistic but also pink benches, I think. And you can't recolor this one. So maybe that's where I end it today. Maybe we make one custom bench because then we can just plop it all around once I make one. I kind of have an idea of what I want to do anyway. We take this as our little template here. And we raise this just to the height of this bench. It's going to be a little bit smaller, I think, which is totally fine. We're going to do... I don't have enough money. We'll make custom benches next time. Yeah, I think we'll make custom benches next time because I have negative $15. But what if we just take a pretty little tree real quick here and we kind of plop it? That's way too big. We kind of plop it here a little bit just to give it a little bit of green. I don't really like that tree. Ooh, we could sell wild trees for money. Is that what we do? Maybe? Maybe this tree is good. It's really big, but maybe we scale it down just a bit. And we have it kind of hanging over the edge. That one looks too taiga-y. I want a more Mediterranean-y tree. What else do we have over here? They're kind of all the same, obviously, because we're looking at one biome. Ooh, this one's good, I think. I say before I put it down, and then I'm gonna probably put it down and hate it, but we're gonna see. Let's make you itty bitty if we can. Sink you down in the ground just a bit. Yeah, that might be good. Just for some greenery. I think that's all right. And then because you're walking in, you can kind of see maybe over the roof the spinning of the carousel. And I don't think that's half bad. It'll look a whole lot better when we have our railing and stuff up here. I am probably going to delete these though, because I don't like how they look without the custom one. So I think that is it, really. Do we have anything going wrong as far as this goes that makes it so we're losing money? I think I'm just building way too quickly. We need more money-making things. So you, as far as money goes, are not making any money. And is that because you're out of the way, or people don't want you? We are bargain pricing, sink across all shops, that's fine. We sell a whole bunch of stuff. I really don't know how to make you more profitable. Are you guys profitable? I would hope so. Can I click on you? You. No, you. I don't want you. I want you. You're not profitable. That's so strange. Why? Can we custom? Do I have to custom raise every single thing. So that costs more. But what is this? It makes people happy? So our plain burger. Okay. A cheeseburger, a gluten-free burger. So we offer 3 things. If I do this, is it going to be upsetty with me? A gluten-free burger, I feel like, costs more. No? Is that mean? I don't want it to be mean, but I want to make money. You. Oh, good Lord, that's a lot of things. Are you profitable? You're okay, but you're profitable. Okay. Okay. So that's great. I guess we'll leave that there. Yeah, I mean, I guess we are being profitable. I just need to be more patient. So what is this one's rating? Prestige. Ride experience, scenery bonus. Okay, so scenery bonus is maxed out for you, but your scenery bonus is not. Add scenery close to the attraction to increase the scenery bonus. Scenery, the cap, not continue to prestige. Do trees count as... That's on the path probably, but that's okay. So do trees count as scenery? Trees do count as scenery. All right. So this is our forest attraction. This is just real shaded for the time being. Can I have you and put you there? You spin in circles in the forest. Okay, yeah, they count. Okay, sweet. That makes it a little bit... What does prestige even do? It makes it so people want to ride the ride more or pay more, because you guys already want to ride this ride a ton, but maybe we can charge more for it now? Yeah, we can. Okay. Okay. Noted. Now, what gives the most stuff? Prestige, scenery bonus. I don't have any money, so I can't place anything else that we don't already have. I mean, it feels a little silly to continue to place down trees, but if it's going to let us charge more, then sure. Can I place you down? Nope, on the ground. There we go. I mean, I kind of don't hate it surrounded by trees, but we are definitely not leaving it like that, I promise. Okay. All right, well, yeah, again, I want to kind of cap these at just about an hour or so, so I'm going to leave it here. I may play around a little bit more and just kind of let it run so that we can get a couple more dollars, so I can maybe put a couple more details on here. But other than that, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really like how it's coming together. Next time, I think ride. I think maybe continuing our ice cream shop and starting our first coaster. I may potentially do the coaster building as a time lapse. Excuse you. That was incredibly rude during my outro. How mean. But that's all right. Our janitor is on it. She's killing it. I think that I may include a time lapse here or there, depending. I want to keep the majority of this real-time build, but I may jump into a time lapse just to catch up on things like this or little minor details over here, or probably definitely a coaster, because I am not, by no means, I'm prefacing it now, I am not a coaster builder. So I'll give that a think. I'll decide what I want to do. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you're enjoying. If you are, leave a like and a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content. And I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye!